It's Baby Smooth, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming Halloween event. They're actually bringing some cool things to rotmg, finally, after what felt like forever, and what was, to me, and to many other people, a weird, sad month of the Mad God. But things are looking up, things are getting better. I'm not just BSing. I didn't bother making a month of the Mad God video for a reason. I'm going to bother making a Halloween one because things are looking cool. So they're making some changes, some big changes. You might see these and think there's some form of helmet. They're actually new rings. Now, before you say, oh, that's stupid, Unbound rings were dumb, and these sprites look bad. Alright, maybe you're right. Maybe these sprites do look a little bad. I don't know. I like the green one. That looks pretty good. Oh, and here's the spoiler. They're pretty good. The stats on these rings are pretty sick. You're getting plus 50 HP, plus 50 MP for all of the different stats aside from HP and MP, because these are going to just have 160 and 50 respectfully. Now, you may see this and think, damn, that's pretty good. It is. It literally is just good. It's solid. It's very nice. It's reminiscent of the rings that we worked towards during Month of the Mad God, but better. And maybe uglier. But it is what it is. Now, they're also buffing like every class's base health by 30 or something like that. I think that's pretty cool. I haven't really read the patch notes or anything. I'm just here to show off what's on the testing server. Decas are nerfed. Sell now, immediately. If you care about the economy in this game, even though it doesn't exist, you need to sell your decas because they're going down in value. Nobody's going to be wanting a deca ever again. Now, they're also going to be dropping way more frequently in the Fungal Cavern. If you see this video, get rid of them. Trade them for skins, trade them for anything. If you're one of those, loot guys. What am I trying to say? If you have a big bank, get rid of your decas, trade them for something else. All of these rings from the Lost Halls are changing. This is getting more wisdom. The potato's getting health added to it, which is pretty sweet. The Source Stone is getting a cool effect where when you use an ability, you're going to gain 60 HP, and when you take damage, you're going to gain plus 60 MP. I don't know if you can do both of these, or only the first one that happens, because it's going to have a cooldown of 8 seconds. This might make Source Stone, respectable. Maybe valid. Who knows? But the thing that's really valid is Omni's finally getting the respect it deserves. 90 HP, 90 MP, plus 5 defense, plus 5 speed, plus 4 attack, plus 4 dexterity, plus 6 vitality, plus 6 wisdom, and finally, oh, you saw my hairline, finally, 8% XP bonus. That's crazy. Really crazy. That's awesome. That's so sick. Finally, Omni gets the respect on its name. They're also adding a new early game wizard spell. You're going to get it from the Undead Lair. It's called the Wandering Soul spell. We'll more on that later. And the Ring of Skeletal Specters. Those are new things coming to the game. Now, we're not done yet. Monocle's changing to add dexterity instead of attack. I don't know if this is an old change, but scrolling through the O3 items, this is the only thing that I noticed different. That's probably just to make Rogue go burr even more than it does, making a more valuable ring. We already talked about these and their ugliness, but validness, their validity. They're insane items now. And let's talk about the Halloween weapons. We all recognize these. These are like the tier 11, I believe. Maybe tier 10, but probably tier 11 weapons. Now, what's new is the Soul Collector engraving. And I'll show you that later too. It's not that good. It's really kind of bad, and it's stupid. Now, it could be really, really dumb. I don't think it's adding too much to these weapons. I would have liked to see it do a little bit more, especially if it's like a special event engraving. I don't know. You don't want these things to be so broken, but you also want them to be valid. I don't think it's that valid. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's that good. See for yourself in a few moments. Now, we have Halloween event whites, and you'll win one of the rewards listed below. That don't pay attention to that. I don't know. I read that to you. I'm sorry. I wasted 5 seconds. Moving on. This is this is Kagaboshi, but it's the Kagabushi. This is the Hanayumi, but it's the longbow of spirits and shadows. And this is the Ogmer, but it's the shield of Jogmer. If you ask me, Kagabushi is a fun name. The rest, they're okay. The Jogmer. Who up with their Jogmer right now? I think it's pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. I don't know what set it would go with. Kagabushi can certainly find a space. And even the longbow could find a nice aesthetic home on a bard set, I imagine. And last but not least, for Halloween, we're not going to talk about the spectral penitentiary weapons. You can go watch the Gleph or the Sebchuf video. They go through these weapons and abilities and armors. They're kind of crazy. Some of them actually insane. The spectral penitentiary is very exciting. We're going to talk about the Halloween costumes. This is what everybody wants right now in their rotmg. What beautiful, incredible items. Oh my goodness. And they make you dress up and you can level them up, and costumes will unveil a secret power in the future. Whoa! Honestly, they're pretty cool. You'll see me trying these out in a second as well. Without further ado, let's just cut to the footage of me using stuff. Also, before the further ado, there's new dungeons. The Haunted Cemetery is reworked. The boss of Manor is reworked. And the Spectral Penitentiary is set to come out sometime during October, maybe towards the second half of the coming event. Anyway, let's go to the vault and let's show you what these bad boys can do. Aesthetic. First up, we've got a ninja set with a Kagabushi, but most importantly, the Haori of the Wind. I probably said that wrong. Haori. I don't know, and I don't care. Sorry. We're gonna use our ability to become Windflower. The costume things are pretty cool. They will change your skin. I'm assuming other people can see this when you change your skin. I think it's pretty neat. You could be using a bow and having Hanayumi. I'm sorry. You could be using a bow and being Windflower. Or you could be using a katana and have a dagger. Say hello to the Bachelor's Tuxedo. Now, the Kagabushi, it's pretty cool. It is what it is. It's just little ghost guys. It's nothing crazy to me. And I didn't bother enchanting this one because you'll see the next stuff on. You'll get to see the engraving on the knight. And here's the knight. So, this is the engraving. You fire a ghostly shot which deals between 50 and 60 damage in addition to normal projectiles. Now, in my limited testing, I don't think this thing shoots faster depending on your dexterity or anything. This is why I don't think the engraving is that good or exciting. It's really just adding the new wand. It's adding that shot pattern and a small amount of damage to these weapons. I don't know. Maybe this is somebody's cup of tea. It's not really for me. Now we're going to show off the Shield of Jogmer, and in turn, we're going to turn into a furry. So, every time you use an ability with one of these armors, you are going to transform. The Jogmer is pretty cool. I like the aesthetic, blah, blah, blah. You can change the skin. I don't know if you can get back to normal mode after you've done this. I think you're just stuck in the skin. Probably. Until you, like, go through a portal. Next. Now we got a little bit of archer action. We're just here to show off the bow. I think it looks pretty clean. This is just the Hanayumi, but reskinned. I think it looks pretty nice. But it looked a lot better coming from a Windflower. You see how trippy it is shooting bows with the skins that are not meant to shoot bows? It's kind of a vibe. Honestly, is that pretty cool? I don't know. I like that. Now we're going to show off the wizard spell and hopefully that ring from the UDL. We're going to go into combat to do that. Alright, now we're going to show off the wizard spell, the Wandering Soul spell, and the ring that are both found inside the UDL. Just going to run through it. On ability use, 20% chance with a 2-second cooldown to release a Wandering Soul for 6 seconds. The soul's going to do 250. Shots are going to hit multiple targets. Shots pass through obstacles. Rate of fire 0. Why does it feel the need to say that? Plus 3 defense, plus 3 speed. 85 cost. Ooh. Oh. That's kind of nice. And it goes through. Wow. Wait a minute. Yo, and we got a little. Oh, we got a little ghost. Do they just run into stuff? They're doing all that damage. Wow. Okay. This is pretty good for a UDL spell. I mean, I'm not gonna hype it up that much. It's an early game spell, but wait a minute. 6 shots, up to 500 per shot? Is this actually solid? What? This is actually pretty good. Also, you'll notice we've got the Red Riding Hood armor on, but it's not changing us. Now it did. We're going to become a priest on our wizard. Now this thing, shots above 20 damage, summon hands which slam the ground in a small radius. Does this work? Cooldown is 8 seconds. Show me the hands, man. Where's the hands, man? Has anyone seen my hands? I don't think that's working at the moment. But if it was, I'm sure it'd be pretty neat. Anyway, we're gonna run to the boss rapido. I really want to see the hands. Oh, the hands came out and they're slowing stuff. That's my presumption here. I'm assuming it wasn't the ghosties. Now, I do want to become a priest again. I think that's really sweet to be a priest wizard. I don't know. It's nostalgic, this skin. Alright. I think a lot of these skins are like the classic ones. And it's, you know, it's a shame Little Red Riding Hood is broken until it's not. Okay, now it's working. It's behaving. I don't know, man, but those are the items. Anyway, it seems like there's lots of cool stuff coming this Halloween. Not gonna lie to you, I think it'll be a good time to play Realm. I'm gonna jump back into it. It's gonna bring me out of my hiatus. I've not played in like, I want to say like 4 or 5 months. I played a little bit of Month of the Mad God. I didn't like it too much. Maybe this Spooktober will seal the deal and make me like it. There's some good new songs. There's some good new dungeons. There's some good new items. So maybe I'll see you out in the realm. Or maybe I won't. Goodbye.